calling. Hi, this is Liz, and I recently purchased about 50 pounds of Avon perfume. I can't quantify how much it was, but it was really heavy. It came in 2 boxes. So here's the full vintage Avon collection that I purchased from a coworker. It originally came in 2 boxes, but I redistributed it to 3 containers. And so I am going to unbox these items, and a lot of them are kind of dirty. So we've got the handy dandy rubber gloves that I am going to put on. We don't want to get the hands all schmutzy. So I want to thank the colleague of mine who helped me to acquire all of these items from Avon. I have a sentimental place in my heart for the brand because, and again, I can't substantiate this either, I might have been the youngest Avon lady back in the 80s. I was 12 years old when I signed on to sell Avon. I had my mom's help, of course, but I was a fanatic about perfume even back then. So I'm so glad that you've joined me for this video. So I've got more than 60 items, and we're not going to take them all in one video because I don't want this video to be super long. But so the first item that I have here is the Country Charm Sonnet cologne. So don't know that I've ever smelled this. I think that a lot of this collection is from the 1970s. So part of the curiosity that I had is, how is this juice even going to smell? Is it going to singe my nose hairs or what? So like I said, I'm doing this so you don't have to. And so I'm unboxing this. This is the cap. And so essentially, it's a light. So I have no idea where I'm going to put this in my home, or if I'm even going to display this. I don't know if this collection will be a point of pride or if it'll just be kind of hidden away in a closet. So I'm opening it up, and this one's actually pretty clean. So this is what the bottom looks like. And it says Country Charm Sonnet Cologne. And actually it smells pretty good. So I'm going to take a cotton ball. Not sure I want to apply this to my skin quite yet. But that smells really good. As good goes. That's a subjective term. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. I don't know if the previous owner sold Avon, but she had a pretty big vintage collection of it. So that's the first item. I'm just gonna put that to the side. And now this one is called Avon Fly-a-Baloon, and it's got Bird of Paradise cologne. So this is what the box looks like. And it's not really that dirty. So I'm not sure how these items were stored, but we'll open it up and see what it looks like. So I assume that's the balloon part. It is packed in pretty tightly, so it makes me wonder if this has ever been removed. Legs of somebody. And here's the top. So it's wrapped It is pretty dirty. So a lot of times when I purchase these vintage perfumes, I do need to sanitize them before I even think about using them, but it looks like a young boy. Gotta attach the right side to the right side. And so there we go. Cute. You be the judge. So this is Bird of Paradise cologne. I've heard of it. I can't say that I've ever smelled it, but wouldn't this be an interesting statue for your mantelpiece? Doesn't smell bad. And I can't determine how full the bottle is, but again, I'll use a cotton ball. It's pretty good. It seems to me Avon did so many spicy chypre scents in the 1970s, and I know that those were popular back then. So, cute, kitschy, definitely. So we'll just set him to the side. And the box. So the next item that I have is her Prettiness. Pretty Me Doll Powdered Bubble Bath. Box, I think, has been opened. It's a little bit dirty, but not too bad. So it reads, draw a pretty smile on your doll's face. Color her lips, cheeks, eyes, and brows. If you like her, wash her face and give her a new look. What fun you'll have combing, brushing, styling, washing your dolly's hair. Oh my goodness. This is
kind of strange.
I see hair, probably not real hair, but a crown. So we'll just pull her out.
Oh my God.
That's a little terrifying. And I think it could have been a child who already decorated this figurine's face. Wow, that's scary. So let me see. Oh, look at this. We've got the pencils with it. And it's, as I mentioned, Pretty Me Doll Powdered Bubble Bath. And there is powdered bubble bath in here, and it's full. Don't know if you can see that, if I'm holding it up to the camera. I'm going to dispense some of it in my hands. I know they sometimes say that there are certain perfumes that smell like doll heads. Well, here we go, the genuine article. It smells a little bit rosy to me. I don't know, it's pretty faded. So one final look at what's kind of a terrifying artifact of the 1970s. So we'll just put her crown back on and put her back to bed in the box where she probably needs to be. Wow. Kind of scary. So why don't we go with a grown-up item this time? This is Water Lily, and it's a candle. I've never heard of this scent, but we'll see what it's like. It's a pretty box. It's got lily pads and water lilies. Now it's kind of dusty. It's a fragrance candle. Oops, and I just ripped the box. So this says, Water Lily, add a lovely decorative accent to your home. As this unique candle burns, it slowly releases a fresh springtime scent. For best burning, trim wick and remove char before each use. Always place candle out of direct drafts. Do not drop burned matches into candle. And this is wrapped up pretty well. I'm just gonna unwrap it. Here's the lily pad. It's obviously plastic, I think. And this candle seems to come maybe in 2 parts. It indeed does. Well, actually, I think you can take it apart, but I think it's meant to settle into each other. Does not appear to have been burned because the wick is down and it's pretty much stuck into the wax of the inner part. I can smell something faintly, but it doesn't really have much of a smell. So, interesting. Rather a mixed lot as of right now. Some interesting things, some slightly scary things, but the perfumes have been pretty good. As far as scent goes. So the next one that we have is called Tug-a-Brella Moonwind Cologne. And this is what the box looks like. And I suspect this might be similar to the figurine that was Fly-a-Baloon. All right, so we have the first part. We have buns and legs. We've got the umbrella. And here is the middle stem, which is stuck into the bottom of the... Okay, so put it in figurine's hands. Well, you know what, we'll just leave that for later. Oh, it goes in at an angle, thus signifying the wind. All right, that's the best that I can do right now. So that's what it looks like. I'll just hold it like that. And this is as I said, Moonwind Cologne. I remember my grandmother used to wear this. Again, sort of spicy. Oh, you know what? I don't think there is anything left in here. But bottle smells of Moonwind, which is okay to have an empty bottle. I have another bottle of vintage Moonwind, so no loss at all. So let me just box him back up. And thank you for sticking with me, if you have stuck with me, with all of these fumblings I'm doing. All right, and now this is something that I definitely remember my grandmother having on her dressing table. So I had just a real fascination with her dressing table, and I know that some perfume influencers start their obsession over perfume and beauty because of their grandmother's or their mother's dressing table. So yeah, this is, not sure what this is. And that is, oh, this has separated. It's pink with some oily substance on the bottom. I don't know if you want to look into that hole. Oh, but you know what? It does smell rosy. I don't know that I would put this on my skin, but I do remember this scent. It might be a scent that Avon had called Roses, which is pretty. Oh, actually, you know what? Put this back onto, God. It's a good thing that I'm wearing rubber gloves with this experiment. And this owl head definitely needs to be cleaned, but there we go. How many of you have had grandparents, grandmothers who had this on their dressing table? Yeah, this is a blast from the past. All right, and the next figurine in the haul is this cute Westie, or maybe it's a Schnauzer, but it looks like it's milk glass. I don't know if you can actually say it's milk glass, but it's white. Westhighland terrier, that's what I was trying to think of. His head screws off. And this scent is, well, whatever it is, it's definitely, I think, gone off. But we'll use a cotton ball. Secretions magnifique. It's not. So I don't know how much, yeah, this looks pretty full. And now I've gotten it all over my gloves. But it is very cute. All right, so next item. This is called Skip a Rope. And this is Sweet Honesty cologne. So I know that this was a really popular scent for Avon in the 1980s. Sort of your quintessential teenager scent. Yeah, that's got an image on it. So this one's a little bit dirty. And the contents in here, okay, so that's the rope. This is the girl body. Kind of dirty. So there's that. And then her skirt, which is pretty funky, but she's got a flounce in the back, which denotes ruffles. And we girls love ruffles, don't we? Sweet Honesty. Okay, I don't remember Sweet Honesty from the 1980s. I never wore it because I guess I was never sweet or honest. Pretty. Doesn't have a whole lot of smell. So with some of these scents, I would be pretty cautious putting it on my skin. And that's not to say I wouldn't, but I guess use your own best judgment if you want to use these. So now this is Bird of Paradise perfumed candle. It's a little bit dirty, so contents: 1 perfumed candle. All right, so that's what it looks like. And it looks like, yeah, it has been used. It's been rubber band. That's not pretty. Well, it smells interesting, and it does have a scent, but I don't really think it's been used for many years, and it sort of looks like rancid applesauce. Don't know what kind of fumes that would give off if I were to light it on fire. So this one is Sentimental Doll Adorable Abigail. Again, we have Sweet Honesty cologne. Maybe this might be a bit stronger. So I'm not going to read what it says on the back, because that would just take too long and that's boring. But it's cute. So let's open this up and see what it looks like and what it smells like, because in a lot of ways I'm more interested in the juice. So there's her top. Oh God. And boy, that is a filthy specimen. Not sure I want to open that, but we can always clean it. Cap's kind of sticky. Now this smelled a little bit different from the other bottle that had Sweet Honesty. Well, it does smell similar. I don't know, I'm not sure I like Sweet Honesty. Not that I can get an accurate sense of what it smells like, but interesting. I've already warned my husband that we're going to have many figurine eyes looking at him, so he's been prepared. So we have unboxed a lot of perfume bottles. So I think I'm going to cut the video off right now because my nose is not able to really distinguish what I'm smelling. So thank you so much for watching this video. We have a ton more to unbox and smell. A question that I have for my viewers is, do you recall any of these items that I've been unboxing? Are any of the scents ones that were your favorites back in the 70s, if you were around then? Thank you so much for tuning in to this video, and I will see you on the second installment of the Great Avon Unboxing. Have a great day. Bye.